So calming, so relaxing, so energizing. It is Palo Santo, instant raise of the vibration. Greetings, love bugs. So today I am going to do something slightly, CD's already trying to come out. Slightly different today. It's going to be a long reading, is what I feel like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a card for each day of the week. Well, actually 2 cards. One from the feminine and one from the masculine. There we go. 3. That's so funny. Okay. So we pulled out 6, so we're going to work with those. All right. Cards are ready to fly out. There's definitely a strong message waiting on us, apparently. I'm excited about it myself. So from the masculine, I'm going to get an action, in a sense, for us to focus on each day. Oh, that's one. And really just see what kind of instructions we need, because I feel like this is definitely a time of action right now. And it's kind of like one of those, I just really feel like we're in a time of now or never. Like, quit dragging your feet. Whatever moves you're going to make, move them. Make them move, make them move, make them move. Don't be scared. Even if you are scared, make the move anyway. Yeah, so whatever it is, it's so funny. I only have one card facing up out of all of them, and it says travel. I can't wait to see what the rest of these cards say. I'm so stoked. Oh, there we go. Then the last 2 we need. All right. So thank you for joining me, whether you're joining me live or for the replay. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let's see what these cards talking about. All right, so our first card, Lilith. I don't know how I didn't do good with lighting. Sorry, it's late. Lilith, the card of equality. So I think the first thing that we're going to be focusing on probably on Monday, not on Sunday. I feel like this reading is going to not go into effect until Monday. So, and that's probably why 6 cards came out of me in the emotion category. I don't know, but we'll see what's going on. But Lilith, equality. So Lilith, if you don't know who Lilith is, Lilith came before Eve came. She was Adam's first girl. In the Bible, in the first part of Genesis, it says that God made human in his image and made them one female and one male, and that female was Lilith, not Eve. Eve came later when, they put Adam to sleep and took the rib out. So it sounds like what the focus is going to be on your mind this coming week at the start of the week is equality and trying to have equality, whether you're trying to balance the equality yourself within the people you work with, or you feel like you're fighting for equality, whatever it is. One thing we definitely don't need to do is fight, but what we need to do is have confidence. So that's what Achilles, the god Achilles, is telling us. So that is going to be our focus. So while we're sitting here focusing on equality, don't focus on equality. Focus on having confidence in what it is that you bring to the table. Focus on having confidence on whatever your talent is, whatever it is that your gift is, whatever it is that you can bring as a resource. Because everybody is not working with the same thing at any kind of environment, in any kind of team. Even if you think about like baseball, basketball, everybody got their different strengths. And so whoever you are currently in alignment with, everybody's got their certain strengths, just like you do. So just focus on having confidence in yourself. And if you don't feel like you're confident enough in yourself or in your position, then take the moves that you need to take to build your confidence up in what it is that you do. So then the next day of the week, we are going to be worried about power. Power is going to be mine, the goddess Oya. And so power, sometimes the thought of power can make us do some strange things, wanting the seeking power. But what I believe is that we really don't have to seek power. If you really believe enough in yourself, you'll know that you are power. So you don't have to seek power. You don't have to do anything to flex power on other people. That's strength. Strength is being able to force somebody else to do something. But when you can really control yourself, that is true power. So what is the action to be focusing on for that second day of the week is Garuda, travel. So what moves do you need to make? Do you need to be making the travel plans? Do you need to finalize some travel plans? Do you need to start making some travel plans? Whatever it is, get on it. You don't have to have the finances to start making travel plans. Money is the last part. What you do need to know is possibly how much it even costs, when you might even go, what that even looks like. So go ahead and start making some plans to travel, because your power is probably connected to you going somewhere other than where you are. So whether it's a trip down the road to the next city, state, or going out of the country, be prepared for some travel. So go ahead, any traveling that's even been on your mind lately or on your heart, go ahead and be bold enough to go ahead and consider that traveling, going and making it a real thing. All right, let's see. All right, our next card. So for Wednesday, the goddess Bass, the goddess of play. Now, usually when goddess shows up, goddess Bass shows up, that means that you've probably been like working too hard or focusing too much on work or been too serious, and we have to have that work-life balance. You have to have work hard, play hard. If you working hard, please get some play in there. I ain't saying you got to play hard, but please get some play in there. You need that so you can let your hair down and relax for a minute. Go do something that's completely opposite is what I would think. So what does this card below say in the masculine? The god Helios, the god of cycles. So the god of cycles, what action is that? What action is cycles? That is, pay attention to what your cycles are. Pay attention to what your patterns are. So some things might be coming up again in your awareness of maybe an opportunity to play. So know that cycles come, but they don't come always when we expect them to. Like, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, where we get these things called cicadas, and they come every 13 years. So what that tells me is your opportunity, an opportunity to have some fun that may be presented to you, take advantage of it, because it may not come again, or when it does, you might be too old or too broke or too something or too married or too something. I don't know. Just go with it. So then the next day of the week, Thursday, we are at Thursday, and what's going to be on our mind is inspiration, the goddesses of muses. I'm so sorry if you can't see these cards the way I see them. That's okay. I'm telling you the message on them. Inspiration. So whether you are searching for your inspiration or you're feeling inspired, first of all, know that the first two letters of inspiration are IN, which means that inspiration does not come from some outside source, y'all. Inspiration comes from within. So if inspiration is what's on your mind, and if you're looking for inspiration or you're trying to get inspired, inspiration comes from within. You can even go outside and be inspired by connecting and realizing that everything that's in the tree is in you, whatever that may be. But oh my gosh, the card that's going with it for action is Aries, the god of war. So what is this telling us? What kind of action is that for us to take if we're thinking about inspiration? What that tells me is whatever inspiration you get, whatever that small still voice is telling you, like if you meditate and something comes to you or a song pops up, you just get this idea that really wasn't what you feel like yours. I want you to go ahead and make a strategy to make it happen. Whether you act on it or not is here nor there. But go ahead and put a plan into action, because a real War is won by strategy. Unless you want to think about the art of war, and where the art of war there is to keep it from happening in the first place. But how you do that is still by planning. That's how you avoid pitfalls. That's how you avoid certain things happening, is because you have planned. You have strategically planned for things to happen, even if have a contingency plan. Like if things go all the way left, this is what we're going to do. But have a plan. Don't be out here just acting happenstance, riding by the seat of your pants. I think you're past that point of riding by the seat of your plans. It's time for you to sit down and write down a plan. So even if you don't believe in like moons and all that kind of stuff, like, I'm all about that new moon life, setting new intentions and all of that. But part of even setting new intentions sometimes as an entrepreneur is sitting down and writing out the plan. Intentions ain't just like, "Ooh, this is what I want." Sometimes it's also, I want this by this, and it's like, what is the plan all the way? It can't just be an end game of just one thing that you desire. What is the full plan? So once you get this one thing that you've been asking for, really waiting for, praying for, asking for, begging for, whatever, manipulating for, what are you going to do once you get it? Have a plan before you going out trying to secure things, whether it's money or whatever it is. People out here going and getting loans and all that. Have a plan for whatever it is that you are desiring to come into your life. So if you get, like I said, if you get this inspiration, write the inspiration down, because you might forget, or you might forget one part of the plan that comes to you. It's really major that we write things down. It was written. So Friday, Andromache. So if y'all know anything about Wonder Woman, this is who trained Wonder Woman. This was the strongest of the warrior ladies, the warrior princesses. So she represents strength. So you're going to be feeling strong Friday is what this is telling me. You're going to be feeling yourself Friday, and that's a good thing. We need to be feeling ourselves. Feel Good Friday is what we're going to call it, just because. Hashtag Feel Good Friday. I want you to put your video somewhere out on social media and tag me and let me know, and put hashtag Feel Good Friday and let me know what's feeling good. Let me know what did you accomplish in the week from taking the actions that we decided on and that we agreed upon taking together out here in this coming week, and how good it made you feel. Communication. Woo, woo, woo. Hermes. All right. So you feeling strong Friday? You feeling frisky Friday? You feeling yourself Friday? Well, go on and make that call that you've been avoiding making. And I'm going to let that simmer right there. No, I wasn't froze. You know what I'm talking about. There's some kind of communication or conversation you've been avoiding having. But since you're going to be feeling yourself Friday, get extra cute and be ready to have those tough conversations with the people you need to have them with. Be open to people having tough conversations with you. Just be open to having clear channels of communication Friday. It will behoove you to have clear communication. Clear communication makes for effective decision making. All right. So Saturday, expansiveness. Knew it. Goddess knew it. And she's upside down. So the opposite of expansiveness will be like retracting. You expand and you contract. So what that tells me is that Saturday, you're going to probably feel the need to contract, whether that is to shut down on somebody because of the conversation that you had Friday, or to go hide up under the covers, whatever it may be. Something that's going to make you feel like you want to contract. And it's okay. It's okay to contract. Even the universe expands and contracts. Our lungs expand and contract. Just think about how many things expand and contract. So you're doing all this expansion out here. Take some time to contract. Saturday, take the day off. Rest. If you got a morning meeting, have your little morning meeting. and then get back in the bed and be okay with that. Be okay with contracting. Be okay with withdrawing from society sometimes. Be okay with withdrawing from the crowd and from social media, from whatever, from work. Contract. Take this Saturday to contract. And you'll know exactly what to do because guidance is coming your way. Or either you might be the person to be providing the guidance. Maybe you might want to guide your whole household to take the day off. Maybe you want to guide your team to take the day off or to relax for a while or to not reach out any further. So let's say you and your team are trying to grow. On this particular Saturday, it is not going to be a day for growth. It might be a day for contraction. And the guidance that you need, that's the only extra addition that needs to be there. Is if you have someone that you look up to and that could provide guidance to you or guidance to your team, guidance to your family, guidance to your organization, reach out to that person. If you can get this person in on what's going on Saturday, get them in. But reach out to someone who knows more than you know, who has done more than you have done. Put your ego to the side. We need those who have gone before us so they can tell us how they got there, what worked, and what did not work. Be open to guidance. So we have one extra card for a warning. Chaos. The God set. So beware of chaos coming up. Beware of people trying to throw wrenches in your plan, whether they're doing it consciously or subconsciously, because some people will do it subconsciously, not even knowing. They don't mean to. They really don't mean to. But they are just sometimes intimidated by you expanding. And yes, I could do a reading. I could totally do a reading for you, Emily. What's up, legend? So I think we have spent enough time together. We know what we need to do this week. And if you didn't see it from the beginning, hit the rewind and hit the replay. But even though chaos comes our way, it's okay, because in chaos always brings clarity. When a hurricane comes, it stirs things up and then things settle down in a new place. So be okay with the chaos, because sometimes it allows you to see people's true colors. You get to see what their true personality aspects are. You get to see what a situation might really bring, or it might even prevent you from getting into a situation you ain't got no business being in. So chaos is not a bad thing. Chaos always comes to serve us clarity every single time. Okay? So, we have good days. I'm glad that you all were able to join me. I think we all have a lot coming into our lives. I see it in the cards. And this energy represents anybody who is watching this. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for feeding me the energy for the cards to tell us what to expect and what to do with what's going on in our mind, because our mind can play tricks on us sometimes. So don't let your mind play tricks on you this week. You be in control of what's going on. Know that thoughts can come in our mind and we can let them go by, just like we watch cars go by as we're sitting at the red light. You don't have to be attached to these thoughts. All we have to do is be in control of how we respond to people, how we respond to situations, how we respond to the chaos. All right. So if you want a personal reading, I do them sparingly. So contact me if there's something that you really are interested in, because I will be happy to serve you. I am here to serve. I'm here to love on you, because y'all love on me. And this is one way that I can send some love back. And I appreciate you. Sending you love and light. Have a beautiful week. Create it because you deserve it and it deserves you. Be happy, be healthy, be you. And good night or good morning.